Okay, good good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. How are we all doing today? Oh, excellent, wonderful. No, we're not doing any drawing today. You guys can't see the YouTube channel titles, but today's title is actually uh, I'm gonna love this. Be ready to call in for backup, I guess is what I'm saying. Today's title is actually how this channel functions and is monetized. Yep. There we go. Nice. Love it. Love it. Are you gonna call him back up? Yes. Call all of our boys and girls. We're sitting at how many are we sitting at? If our esteemed aggregator, not aggregator, what auctioneer can no, not auctioneer, regulator. That's right, our regulator can give me a head count on how many people are actually in the private Discord. Nice. 43. Okay, we are getting to the max, aren't we? Yeah, guys, I can't imagine us doing more than like 50 people in the Discord itself. Yeah, no way. Because more than that, and it gets ridiculous. Yeah. So I see we're calling in backup. Excellent. Set that as 3. Excellent. Yeah, so we are going to do this. I am going to do this. And actually partially the reason why I'm going to do this is because it's sponsored. Haha. And and I actually do want to talk about this because it is and oh, what happened here? It is an interesting question that has popped up multiple times. So even actually amongst some within the Discord. So that suggests that someone didn't read their NDAs properly, or it's been a while since they've read their NDAs, which is, I mean, it's not ideal, but it's expected. It's expected. I need my snapping manager. There we go. So I want to enable snapping. Screen tolerance will do 10. You guys can't see this, I don't think. Oh, oops. No, you can't see the snapping manager, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna snap to center. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna get right into it, talking a little bit about what the channel is. So the channel really originally started because I wanted to talk, and I had nobody to talk at due to lockdown, and it kind of evolved from there, right? And the idea was that I would talk about, things. Yes, I know I'm not being particularly expressive. Just give me 1 second. The idea was that I would talk about things. I would complain a little bit about life, the universe and everything. And oh, come on. I don't think this is gonna be big enough. No, forget that. So forget that. Let's just do this. Topics. So I would talk about things like economics. Yeah, bro, just give me a second. You I would talk about economics. Oh, I can't type. I would talk about art, architecture. What else do I talk about? Science. That's right. And originally, I hadn't planned on playing video games. But it turns out that failing at video games is now an essential part of this channel. Even though I should mention that I haven't actually failed at many video games. No, that's true. That's true. That's true. So as I was talking about failing at video games, the the channel, the Discords made it clear that it wasn't actually failing at video games. It's more failing at conversation while playing video games. That was the apparently the appealing factor. So we'll go with that. Right. So, and then let's talk about just the audience, because that's sort of, the audience is what makes the channel. So we have here I'll call it the NDA Discord, because everyone there is under NDA. That's not the only group of people that watch, but it is certainly one of the bigger groups, and this is the group that that has the most money, and therefore via our old discussion of the Citizens United model, it has a lot of control over what sponsored content goes to. But of course, not so much that they can overrule, and we'll get to that. So we have the NDA Discord. Let me just pull this over here. Excellent. People, economists, analysts, lawyers. Am I missing anyone? Well, I mean, you guys technically, yeah. We'll just say not economy. We'll say business people. There we go. So these are and these are people I know. People IRL. Existing people. Let's call it that, right? And so you guys are within sort of, remember we had talked about social circles in the past. That's essentially it, right? Like, you guys are part of this social circle. No, I'm gonna put this here. Excellent. So you guys are part of this social circle, and then we have actually a few other groups that also watch this, and this is sort of like general internet. No, I shouldn't call this general internet. I should call this, we'll call it people who watch my work. So how do I call this? Referred viewers. There we go. We'll call it that. Referred viewers. And this is the second group, in that, you know, they've seen some of my other work, whether that is the squirrel's work, or that is the writing that I do, or my what do you call that? My, oops, let's do that. Oh, wrong button. What am I saying? My drawn or my written work. Is that yeah, exactly. Yeah, drawn or written. We'll go with that. Let's set this down to 20% opacity, 20% opacity. Oh no, 20 doesn't work. 50. There we go. 50%. And this comes over here. And the more astute of you will see that I am drawing a Venn diagram, and that's because Venn diagrams are cool. Okay, so this is how generally how this works, right? So I'm sort of here in the middle. These are the topics that I in particular want to talk about. Oh wait, no, I should move this here. Viewers who have seen my other work. And within that, we'll include things like written stories. We'll include things like compositions. Musical compositions. We'll include things like how do you call it? 2D art? Yeah, 2D art. So yeah, so these are the second level of viewers, and so far at least we have had sponsorships from these. And in fact, today's sponsorship actually comes from one of our referred viewers, interestingly enough. I don't know why I put it so low on the bottom. Yeah, let me just do that real quick. Okay, so let me just move these guys up. This goes down a little, like that. Excellent. And then the general internet, of course, it's just, you know, I have a few viewers who apparently found my channel just randomly, which I am kind of surprised by, but it's cool. Oops. Okay, so like that. So this is essentially the layout of the channel, right? And now let's take a look at how the channel itself functions. And we're gonna do, what is this? I can't type. I blame all of you. Okay, so now let's talk about oh wait, let me just put up something here. So this is viewership, and then we'll on here we'll say this should go to the very thing. There we go. And this is how sponsorship. Excellent. We have to rescue these two out of their groups. Viewership. Excellent. Okay. So that's that. So let's talk about how sponsorship works. So here again is me with the topics that I want to talk about, but never get to anymore because of these people. These bloody people. And so I want to, sorry, before we talk about sponsorship, I want to, is my voice too quiet? Is that, what? Can you guys let me know? So sponsorship priority, let me write that down. Is my voice better now? Prioritize groups 2 and 3 over group 1. And I realize I haven't really talked about group 1, 2, or 3, so let's do it right now. This is 1, right? Like, I hope this is easy to understand for everyone, except for those in the Discord, because I don't care about those guys. Well, okay, you guys are already in like one of the most exclusive clubs that you can be, which is my personal private Discord. What else do you want? Group 3. How much more exclusive can you be, except for maybe like Mar-a-Lago? Come on, guys. What is this? What am I clicking on? Oh, right, because... Are you joking? No, you're not joking. Okay, perfect, done. This needs to be regrouped though. Why don't I do this in the Microsoft one? Because I don't want to. I hate, what is it called? It's not publisher. What is it called? Regardless, I hate that. I hate that program so much. Well, I had to use it for something in university, and it just like it left a bad taste in my mouth. So anyway, let's talk about sponsorship. Let me put this over here. Open every odd day, and we prioritize groups 2 and 3 over group 1 because the people in group 1 are mean and spiteful and petty and no, you guys are not that, but you guys sometimes are that. And so before I continue, I wanted to talk about this again. So we had talked about sort of the idea of the confusion. Oh, not it doesn't have to become confusion, but social circles in the past. How for someone like me, if I wanted to, how do we say? Essentially, the point is that it's easier for me to give up to inconvenience people closer to myself than it is to inconvenience people farther away, right? And that's, well, I mean, it's a very Confucian thing to do. But really, the point boils down to the idea that if there is sponsorship for a particular day and there's a difference, if someone's from group 2, if the sponsorship is coming from group 2 as opposed to group 1, then I will choose the group 2 one, even if the group 2 sponsorship is much lower in monetary value, simply because I don't like these people. No, simply because these people are my friends, they're closer to me, and therefore they can deal with it's not that they can deal with disappointment. No, I don't agree on the word of disappointment, but rather it is that how do I say it is that I would much rather inconvenience my family than inconvenience someone else, and that is just culturally something that I think some people will understand, some people won't. Suffice it to say that it is not because I don't like them. I actually like them. Otherwise, why would I be in a Discord with them, right? And it's more that I understand, and I hope that they also understand that what we're doing here is probably not as interesting to these people, because with these people we can do whatever, right? Like we can go and explore a sewer and we can still be at each other's throats, and most of us come out with a good time. Whereas with the other viewers, we want them to be truly enjoying themselves, and so therefore if there's something that they want to see and something that they want to make happen, then I will always prefer what group 2 and group 3 want as opposed to group 1. Now that's an excellent question. And so what happens if group 3 and group 2 come into conflict? I very much doubt this is going to happen. But I will say that group 2 equals group 3, so first come first serve. Up until now, it really hasn't been a problem. It's mostly my friends who are really into the Squirrel Civil War that have been asking for content. So when that's just all here, right? And to be completely honest, I don't think anyone on the general internet actually knows my channel. Not that I have. Can you guys hear those sirens? It's really loud. No, you can't, eh? Cool, excellent. Only sometimes. Got it. Anyway, the point is, yeah, this let's set that down to like 50% opacity, because this hasn't really been a thing. I haven't really explored advertising on the internet, so I wouldn't expect anyone on the general internet to actually know of my channel, right? Like, it just doesn't work like that. Oops. Oh, we should lock this in place. Why can't I lock it in place? There we go. Okay. There we go. It does look like a storyboard, and that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. So this gets... Hello? Okay, good. So that's essentially what I've just said, you know, like sponsorship. We can... Let me... No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What does Thursday R? I think Friday, Saturday. What is Sunday? No, it's not R, it's U, isn't it? And Saturday's R, and Sunday is S. Let me look this up. Cause yeah, you guys aren't gonna help. I know that. One letter. Oh, U is Sunday and R is Thursday. My bad. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So again, the idea is, you know, we have these two groups that are... Let's also add this in here. Are you saying you don't like my graphic design? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't really care. So we'll do this. We'll do Thursday. We'll do... Oh no, that's completely wrong, isn't it? Yes, that's right, because it's supposed to be... It's okay. Don't worry, relax. So, let me just put a little arrow on it. Where's my arrows? Oh, and there we go. Curved. Let's say like that. 200%. Excellent. And we'll do the same thing over here. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Excellent. Okay. So the point is that... Oh, actually, let's redo this. Not redo, but just move it around a little bit. And so when I want to do something, I want to do it on Tuesday. Because again, right, like it's not like... Oops. It's not as if I'm doing this out of some I'm not doing this for business reasons, so therefore I should be allowed, you know, some amount of leeway in how I run my channel. I don't care if you don't accept that. Oh, one quick second. I'm going to draw another one here, and this one's going to be 3 grand by 3 grand again. Excellent. And this is also going to be brought to the very bottom and locked. Excellent. Storyboard. And so let's talk about sponsorship in slightly more detail. Part 2. and we're going to talk about the NDA Discord. I like. I'll admit, I kind of like calling you guys the NDA Discord because it makes it sound like you guys are just like the most anal and banal and boring people that exist. And technically, that's pretty true. That's that is pretty true. Um, and what am I saying? We are saying how sponsorship is generated in the Discord and how much control I have over it. Let's call me Muses, because I do that occasionally. Okay, so actually, can we do a quick time check? 26 minutes. I didn't need you to time check. No, I can time check myself. anyway. Okay. So let's talk about how this works, right? So I should say based on the Citizens United. Actually, let me find out Citizens United versus FEC 2010. Excellent. Based on that. Done. Okay. So essentially what happens is the NDA Discord can, and they often do, nominate, or not nominate, they donate to a variety of games. So let's call that, let's make it smaller. Let's call that game. Oh, did I not? Weird. One, no, and then, actually, we'll just call that game. There we go. So these people, they put their money into funding these various games, and we'll so the people in the Discord, they donate, to these various games, and then there is a auction phase. And then there is the me, where I do the streaming, right? Unfortunately, I'm the only one that does it because the rest of them are lazy and I don't know. Maybe they're just shy. Let's see. I want a nice big arrow here. Set that to like 10. Oh, that's probably not the. I'm gonna set this to 100. Let's set this instead to 20. But we don't want a barbed front, we want just a wide front. Excuse me. Hi. Okay. Well, whatever. We use that kind of triangle. So they donate to the boys and girls in the Discord. Donate to the various different games. Actually, we'll put in the game names. Give me a second. And then afterwards, they do this, and that ends up getting me to do the streaming. I can't use a pen for this. It's too painful with a pen. So we'll call this the Perispera Corporation, which still remains the richest corporation. I don't understand it. We have the Genshin Impact Corporation, which is rather interesting. We have the Still Hours Corporation. And through a reverse merger, which is very topical now, we have, what was it? Unity of Command. Unity of Command. Oops. Excuse me. Oh, did this get turned into... Oh. Hold on. I don't want to convert it to purpose. There we go. Unity of Command 2. Excellent. Okay. So this is not an exhaustive list of all the corporations that exist, but it is sort of the few big ones that are currently existing in the game. And so in in the Discord. And so these different corporations, they then go through an auction with our wonderfully selfless regulator. Give me 1 second. Oh, what the hell? Oh, interesting. Huh. All good. All good, no worries. So this is the basic concept by which this works, right? So I'm up here. Oh, let me put in our regulator. Our regulator is a very selfless person who has given up her rights to be part of this in order to make sure that the process isn't being abused. Because you can imagine that if I were sort of in charge of regulating this, that I could theoretically just like hop in and give the parts or the people that I want to win. I could theoretically give them heads up. You know, I could do all sorts of insider trading strategies, and nobody would be the wiser, right? And so that would be an unfair market that would actually lead to at least in this day and age, getting us all put in jail. Well, I mean, if this were an actual market, and it's not, so luckily that's not the case. But the point is, we am I crazy for having come up with this? Yes. Is it topical? Yes. Is it fun? Absolutely. Is it fun for the viewers in the NDA Discord? I can only say yes, because they've been... I mean, I've seen those channels, just like... I've seen those channels. I've seen the Unity of Command, the Genshin, and the Still Hours channels being extremely active at like 2 in the morning Eastern time, which suggests that there is plotting going on between, I guess, what I assume to be West Coast North America and the UK. And that's, that's cool. That's cool. All good. And so this is how sponsorship works. I feel like this is very easy, right? And so I don't know anything about who donates to these corporations. Oh, wait, maybe we should line this up properly, and then we'll like this, and then we'll call this gaming corporations. Just corporations, like that. So our viewers in Discord donate to the various oh, I deleted something I shouldn't have. I deleted the Prospera Corporation. At this point, I am willing to do so. Well, not because I am petty, but because you guys are taking too much. You are slowly becoming a monopoly, and that is making it less likely for the other corporations to win. right? So a competitions regulator will have to step in and make sure that that doesn't happen. And unfortunately, our regulator doesn't have the Actually, no, that's what we'll do. Yeah. We'll give the one quick second. Corporations like that. There we go. We'll give the regulator, and I'll talk to her about it afterwards. But I'll give her the right to reject auctions. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. And that way, she can ensure a slightly more level playing field without my personal interference, because my interference is the least welcome type, right? Simply because it is interference. Well, I mean, not only that you guys don't like me, but also because it's less it's less in your face if I'm not the one that does it, right? So let's do this, and so now I want to really briefly we'll talk about how the various games are sponsored. So, and let me just pull that there and put that here. So, oh, right. Go to the very back, come up one, excellent, and then lock yourself in place. Excellent. So I want to say Muse's proposal, like this. Yes. So what happens if I want to play a game? Right? If I want to play a game that I think, or actually, hold on. Yeah, let me add. No. So this should be 20. And let me put it up here. New stream. Right, let's do it like that. What happens when there are new ideas for a stream that we want to do? If it's from me, I follow the IPO model. Follow the IPO model. What am I saying? Write a prospectus. Convince convince investors, go public, become corporation that is run by the shareholders. Of course, once I choose, once the game itself becomes a corporation, then of course I don't have any say left in it, and it's only the shareholders that have a say. But what if it's not me? What if it's the viewers? Not the viewers, the NDA Discord. Well, they follow the SPAC model. I know I'm not the only one that loves this, okay? I know exactly how much you guys love this. Write a prospectus, convince investors, a reverse merge with a game, become corporation that is run by shareholders. But critically here we want to talk about the fact that early investors can redeem if they do not like that, right? And so this is critically important to essentially what are how this model functions, because once all of the corporations are here, corporations should be neutral, right? Like the corporations, I need to I need more space. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna put all of this down here. I'm gonna put this here as well. I know that looks weird. Just give me 1 second. That's the top triangle. This is a rectangle. This is the bottom rectangle. Let's set this to be 13.4. There we go. 13.4. Excellent. Now we have enough space. Excellent, excellent. So up here, let's talk about the corporation model, and then we'll be done. Corporation model. And so what this is all corporations take donations from existing. What do we call you guys? NDAers. And then, oh, I should call this monetizing. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have that much time left. All corporations take donations from existing NDAers. Corporations then run as perfect democracies. I.e. $1, 1 share, 1 vote, and that means at $1 $1 per share. So essentially, every dollar you put in, you get 1 vote. Maximum buy-in less than 1,000 per month, and I've all said this on the stream in the past, so it's not like. But the key is they are all rich. It's fine. Don't worry about their money. If the public knew who you guys were, like even if I gave them your names, nobody would know who you are. You are all like, the public doesn't understand how many of you exist in this world, right? Like the public doesn't really understand how many lawyers there are, how many senior analysts, how many actual like venture capitalists, angel investors, whatever douchebags exist in this world. So even if I were to give them your names, none of you are famous enough for it to matter. So don't worry. They're not gonna hate you more than they already do anyway. Corporations make a democratic decision to invest in the. I wonder why my computer is laggy in the auction for streaming. Money is taken in proportion from the winner. Money is taken in proportion to current shareholder percentage, i.e. if you own 50% of the Perospera of now let's call it Stellaris Corp. If Stellaris Corp wins stream rights, you lose 50%, or you pay 50% of the winning bid, right? So this is, I think this is self-explanatory. In case anyone doesn't get it, feel free to come poke at me. But you know what? That is it for today. I so yeah, just to summarize. Oh, there's still an arrow here. That's cool. Where is it? It's here, right? Yeah, it's here. There should be no arrow there. There we go. Monetizing streaming ideas. There we go. That's what it should be. There we go. Bolded and in italics. In fact, underlined as well. Okay, so just real quick in conclusion then, since I do have a meeting to run to in 5 minutes. How is this a trade secret? This is nowhere near. Okay. I wish this were a trade secret. If this is someone's trade secret and they want to come sue me, but please, I would love nothing less. Because if you think about it, right? If someone sues me for this, can you imagine how much notoriety and like how much this would get my word out, and therefore, do you know how many people would come to ask me to help design their monetization model? Well, I mean, some. I don't know how many. But I think a lot. I want to believe that it's a lot. So the reason I did that, just so we're all, squared like this. It's excellent. Right, so... So one of our boys who is slightly, well, let's no way around it. He's more loaded than the rest of us. Has now apparently made me an offer to come design his latest startup's monetization model, and yeah, send me the paperwork. Because why not, right? Like, I'm so tired of being a VC. Honestly, it's not the founders. I love the founders. It's the rest of you that are in that life that I don't want to don't want to see again. Well, I mean, think about it, right? Like we've talked about this in the past, and about like how inane some of the work is, and it's just, yeah. Hold on, one second. I just realized something. We should do priority 1 is these guys, and then priority 999, priority last. I knew that would rub someone the wrong way. Yep, I knew it. Yep, exactly. See, if I weren't streaming, I would have, or if the stream were purely private, I would have I would have said some of the words, or guessed at some of the words that our friend is currently using. And as you can see, I would have been right for the vast majority of it. Or, I mean, I see that I would have been right for the vast majority of it. There we go. Let me also add. Wait. What? Priority last. Yeah. Come all the way to the top. There we go. Current. There's nothing wrong with currently non-existent. What is this? 50%. there's nothing wrong with me not having a general internet audience. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It's all good. Okay, so that goes there. Sponsorship way. So excellent. Okay, so in conclusion then, that is how this channel works. Essentially, you know, there are certain topics that I want to talk about that I tend to talk about on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. There are things that are various corporations, or there are things that the people who are watching from the NDA Discord want to see that are being represented, a la the Citizens United decision by the Supreme Court in 2020, that are being represented by various corporations, and there's a regulator that takes care of all of that. Yes, I can't begin to thank our regulator for doing this. She's done an amazing job. And guys, yeah, because the majority of viewers are in the Discord right now, can we just give her a round of applause, please, for really working really hard for us. I don't know what she sees in it, but you know, given that she's a lawyer, corporate lawyer, I can only guess that this is fun. So, in conclusion, then, thank you again very much for watching. I'm not gonna respond to any of those points. No, I'm just not. Okay. Let me go. My meeting is like in like 2 minutes. In conclusion, thank you very much for watching. This is how the channel works. Anyone has any questions, don't hesitate. Please contact me. And oh yes, in conclusion, please download Firefox. Don't do Chrome. My Chrome tablet is working really well for what I need it to be. And you know, yes, call me a hypocrite. Anyway, that's it for today. Have a good day. Bye now. No, bye.